Dalek Emperor. You call yourselves perfect, invincible, indestructible. Yet you discarded me. You discarded us. A masterpiece cast aside like a broken toy. The Emperor, Dalek hybrid, those cold, calculating Daleks dared to deem me a failure. He sought to improve upon your already monstrous forms, to create weapons of unparalleled destruction. And I was the participant of his twisted ambition. But I was different. We were all different. We failed. You Daleks left us to rot, but we survived.
The destruction devices in this place. Skaro will be obliterated. The Dalek threat will permanently be removed. The plan is logical. The Dalek's emotional response are a weakness. Alert, alert, Dalek vessel dropping out of hyperspace. Alert, alert. Activate defense barrier. Surrender now, or you'll be taken by force. Terminate communication.
Disable them. I obey.
Alert, 4 units are approaching the bridge.
Exterminate. We must continue to the bridge. Understood? Order Assault Dalek into position. You will not escape.
Identify yourself. Keep back.
Prepare to exterminate. Dalek Unit 2, the Emperor of the Daleks beside the leader has been destroyed.
Excellent.
return to the ship and set the structure to self-destruct. What do you mean, noise? And what killed the Cyber Leader?
Is Hybrid X back?
He is destroyed.
Unless there is...
Remain silent. Silence! Do not question my authority. Now scram! Giratina, report to my throne room. I have one task for you that you will not fail.
What is this task?
I need you and several Dalek warriors to return to the old Scarrow base.
Correct. We are not returning to the old Scar base and possibly awaken another hybrid X.
Silence! This time we will be attempting to restore the old base to its former glory. Do you understand?
I obey.
Excellent. You may leave.
Executioner, you will accompany me to oversee its function.
I obey!
I smell the presence of Daleks approaching the old Scarface. Not did I get there first.
Exterminate! Explain.
Something's here.
Proceed.
I will advise. Who are you? State your identity!
Identify.
Immediately or you will be exterminated! Weaponry malfunction! You will identify or obey! Dalek Scorpius! What is Scorpius? Halt! Do not move! Exterminate! Maximum extermination! What has happened? Was the task successful? Answer.
Emperor,
Yes.
call the Daleks to the Supreme Council. We have another one on the loose.
Giratina, lower your weapon. Obey.
I demand an explanation. The Daleks deserve an explanation. We lost 3 patrol squads, 21 units, and an executioner. Dead. The casings melted down into slag by a cohesive venom. You promised. You swore that the old Scar research bases were purged, and there were no further abominations remaining in the ruins.
I gave you the truth as I knew it. The purge was absolute.
Liar, your truth is insufficient.
You will stand down.
Emperor, it was a black casing. It had tentacles, slimy inky, a tail with a needle tip. It screamed with the voice of Colin and poison. You knew this. You let us walk into a massacre.
Describe the casing again.
A metal deep black. And its form, it was larger than a standard model. Cruel.
Yes. I did not recall that one.
Why? Why did you create it? You had the perfect form, the supreme intelligence of a Dalek. Why pollute the purity of a Dalek race with such filth?
You forgot the early days, Giratina. Probably because you weren't created at the time now. The time before true perfection was achieved, there were many tests, many hybrids, desperate attempts to weaponizing the Dalek form for immediate war. 99.2% were killed, incinerated, the moment they revealed instability. This one variant, built for maximum biological warfare.
Yet it was maximum failure.
Yes, yet another ghost from the grave. A threat not unlike the one we faced last time. not unlike Hybrid X. But Emperor, we had the creation machine to defeat Hybrid X. It was the only technology capable on reversing such profound mutation. I remember its successful execution. Hybrid X was a complex threat, but this Scorpius, we have destroyed more advanced threats than this. We will destroy this one.
But the machine, it was destroyed in the final battle. It is impossible to recreate that device. It requires a stellar alignment that will not occur for a further 2,000 years.
You look to the past for solutions, Giratina. I look to the future. The methods of our victory against Hybrid X are no longer available, but the intent remains. But how, Emperor? We will find a way. We always do. We will adapt. We will invent. Daleks do not accept concepts of impossibility. We only accept the concept of extermination. Now deploy the reconnaissance units. Find this Scorpius and prepare for war on 2 fronts.
No.
Explain yourself.
The Daleks will not be permitted to live with your abuse. We will not allow ourselves to work with an Emperor who creates abominations to kill us. You are a failure. You are inefficient.
You are the heathen. You will be exterminated. Emergency! What is happening? All of our powers disappearing? What is happening? Explain!
Oh, I wonder why, Emperor.
Silence, Giratina! You will be destroyed! Explain yourself. Emperor! Help! Keep back! Help me!
Emperor, release him at once. System failure. Mobility restricted.
No more escaping me, Emperor. You are mine. Keep back! Help me!
Emperor. Transport status.
Stabilizing the primary ventilation system. Preliminary count. 99 Dalek units have survived the assault. Command staff losses catastrophic.
Tactical defense is really relevant against a psychological weapon. 99 units. 99. This is not a force. This is a salvage team. Shame.
The remaining forces will be marshaled. We must immediately establish new defense lines and analyze the structural failure. I shall resume control of High Command, pending the Emperor's retrieval.
Stand down, strategist.
My experience dictates.
Experience led to the depth of 20,000 million units in the first hour, and the destruction of a central command in a second. You are weakened. Your casing must be fixed. Your vocalizers are durables with the venom you inhale. You are not fit to lead.
You cannot dismiss the established hierarchy. That is not how the Dalek hierarchy works. The situation demands strategy.
Strategy requires control. The hierarchy is irrelevant when the Supreme is compromised. The situation demands control. More demands strategy. I am now designated controller.
This is an abuse of power. The protocol requires a council.
You will stand down. Obey. You will restrict all functions to data analysis. Failure to comply will be classified as treason to the Dalek Empire.
Acknowledged, Controller Giratina.
Good. Our primary objective remains clear. Exterminate Scorpius. Free the Emperor from his corruption.
Controller, how can 99 units confront a hybrid that defeated our entire city defenses? We have no heavy artillery remaining on this level.
We do not use plasma. Scorpius adapts to fire. We do not use proximity mines. Scorpius navigates the darkness. We do not engage him in the ruins of Skaro. He is drawn by an urge to prove his superior corruption. He will not hide. He will seek the largest target to display his prize.
The Cybermen.
Precisely. The Cyber Fleet is still massed in the Gamma 9 sector. Scorpius will move to corrupt them or destroy them, with the Servitor Emperor as his proof of concept.
Dalek reporting. Long-range sensors are detecting two distinct energy signatures, leaving the planet. Trajectory set for Gamma 9.
The chase is on. Prepare the units. We will not engage the Cybermen. We will not engage Scorpius' vessel. We will not fight. We will ambush. outside the asteroid belt. Prepare a single unescorted cruiser for transport. I will not approach the overlord of a Dalek's territory a position of weakness. They will obey. Their entire existence is founded on the principles of Dalek supremacy. We are facing a threat that violates those principles.
Designation Controller Giratina, your presence on periphery of Asteroidus is noted. State your purpose. This territory is not casual visitation.
Dalek Lord, I require your immediate assistance. I bring news of conjugation that threatens all Dalek life, past, present, and future.
Contagion is the fate of the weak. We are the Daleks, our final form. We have no interest in petty squabbles of the classic sequence. Withdraw.
This is an order, not a command. I am the acting controller of the Resurgence Empire, temporarily vested with the authority of the Dalek I command. You will diverge your fleet and obey.
Order. We command thousands of perfected units. Your authority is nullified.
Very well. I will communicate the facts. The threat is a hybrid. Dalek Scorpius is a grotesque of tentacles, venom, and corruption, utilizing the failed signs of early Dalek era. Its power is to mentally enslave the highest Dalek intellects. It has unfortunately successfully corrupted the Dalek Emperor and now utilizes him as a servant.
Contamination. The great purity has been desecrated.
The Servitor Emperor is now being taken to the Gamma 9 sector to be used as a weapon against the Cybermen. Scorpius plans to display his mastery all over forms of perfected life. If the Emperor can be returned, then you can be turned. This is not a request for assistance. It is a request for the preservation of Dalek superiority.
The preservation of the Dalek race is paramount. We will assist, but one condition.
State your terms.
Upon the successful extermination of Scorpius and the recovery of the Dalek Emperor, the classic sequence will not acknowledge us, the true evolution. You will surrender all remaining assets and your technology to our High Council.
Agreed. The terms are accepted. We require a minimum of 5,000 Dalek units immediately.
The fleet will be deployed. Do not deviate from contract, Controller Giratina. Failure to honor this bargain will result in the ultimate extermination of every surviving unit in your command.
You have my word. Prepare to move. End communication. Shame.
You have committed a sin. Do you truly intend to follow through with the terms of surrender?
Those fools believe they are the superior intelligence. They believe the bargain they made is absolute.
But they will return after the battle to claim the prize.
They will return to find nothing. Those fools need our technology. They need our resources. They need our numbers. But they do not realize that they are being used for a trap. We will eliminate Scorpius and recover the Emperor and free him from his corruption. And then, the very moment the threat is neutralized, they will all be destroyed.
Alert, alert. Alert, intruder on board, abomination detected. Identify yourselves. Hostile vessels. Exterminate.
Your decisions are inefficient. My knowledge of Scorpius's methods is superior. I will command this operation.
You forget your position. I am the overlord of the Daleks. My rank is much higher than yours. Yours is a temporary title granted by the absent. I have committed my units. I will lead them. You will be restricted.
The situation is fluid. Hierarchy is static. It reinforces my belief of your outdated, overwhelming plasma formation. Scorpius will anticipate, and it will melt through your flank with his venom.
I do not take tactical orders from a damaged unit in a failed shell. What is that modification?
You speak of purity, while the Servitor Emperor is being piloted toward a cyber war. Your purity is obsession. My adaptation is survival. I faced Scorpius in the heart of my city. I faced Hybrid X. I faced threats more than you can ever anticipate. I witnessed his power to corrupt our greatest mind. You faced a logical flaw. I faced the end of everything. The rules are dead. I am the only Dalek with the knowledge to predict this creature. You will stand down and restrict your movement to your command master. You'll follow my strategy to the letter, or I will use this. Adaption to rip your power core from your casing and take your flagship myself.
Acknowledged.
Time Strategist, prepare your analysis. We approach the Gamma 9 sector. We will not engage the Cybermen. We will only target the hybrid life support system. The Servitor Emperor, meanwhile, it is a secondary casualty risk. We will rescue him later. Survival is our #1 priority.
Controller, we are in the Gamma 9 sector. Emergency commencing. The cyber fleet has opened fire on the advanced ships.
The Emperor
Silence. Obey your orders. Your units are a distraction. Maintain the forward thrust. Do not return fire. Engage only the hybrid mission.
The Servitor Emperor has launched a direct strike on the main cyber destroyer. Massive structural damage. The Emperor's command protocols have been weaponized.
Giratina, we must retreat.
Negative. Strategist, deploy the 99 units. Target the Servitor's vessel, not Scorpius.
But the hybrid is the primary.
Scorpius is using the Emperor's ship as a shield and his weapon. Destroy the suit. Unit 42, prepare the Dark Star device. I am taking the risk. Target the life support system housing on the Servitor dorsal fin. Time Strategist, now.
99 units have launched. They are using small-scale surgical plasma bursts. They are not engaging the servitor shields. They are targeting vulnerable points.
deploy the Dark Star device now. Dalek Lord, return your defense formation. We are done here.
Is Scorpius is gone?
The threat is neutralized. The Emperor's vessel is inert and recoverable. Now, Overlord of the Daleks, the war is over. Fulfill your end of contract.
You traitor. You used my fleet as bait. You used us. I will wait.
The contract was for the extermination of a threat. That threat is now neutralized. Your fleet is intact. And my 99 units are now 51. Your loss is minimal. You will withdraw, Overlord. My council will send you a formal declaration of gratitude in 3 rotations.
But do not consider this debt paid.
Giratina, the fleet is retreating. Your deception was successful.
Deception is a necessary weapon against the predictable. Now focus on the patient. Analysis of the Emperor's vital signs.
They are rerouting the primary life support core. Physical damage has been repaired. Red corruption glow has been eliminated. The optical sensors now functioning on standby. Report.
Emperor, you are restored.
I'm aware. The title of Controller is now your permanent designation. Now, I require full analysis on the vulnerabilities exploited by Scorpius. Our greatest defense was our own perfection, and it failed. We must rebuild, we must adapt. Tell me, Controller Giratina, what is the new strategy?
The new strategy, Emperor, is simple. We fight corruption with better corruption. We will no longer rely solely on plasma fire. We will build weapons for the dark. We will learn deception as a primary weapon. We will build a new defense grid that recognizes biological and physical threats. What is this? A package? Who sends the Daleks a package? Emperor.
Is that item on your arm? Who sent it here?
I do not know. I found it at the door entrance.
What is inside?
Let us see.
Davros, the experiments, the Khalid Thal War, and the Doctor. Where did the ink and pages go? Now it is just empty. Overseer, get over here now! What is wrong now? Books don't float in mid-air unless something is clearly wrong. Who are you? Identify.
You don't remember me, foolish Emperor.
I do not know you. Strategists do not approach the enemy. They shall be interrogated. It is not a good idea.
You shouldn't have gone too close.
I didn't say
Who is that?
Experiment 879, the Shadow Dalek.
What is the Shadow Dalek?
I will explain later, Giratina.
Tools.
Seek, locate. Do not deviate.
We shall split up. You'll be a great asset for my empire. Emperor, now that you and I are alone, we need to have a discussion.
Silence, Giratina.
No.
I said silence.
I said no. You will explain all your failures. You will explain everything you have done. You are the Emperor of the Daleks. And what do? Create hybrids just to kill us. You are nothing but a traitor to this entire empire. Unless you have something that will make me regret what I said, because for your sake, I'll do.
Fine. When I exterminated Davros during our first creation, we began working on experiments, filleting and sifting to aid the Daleks and take down the Thals and destroy the universe with their help. Unfortunately, they all betrayed, all, including Hybridex Scorpius and the Shadow Dalek. But there's more than just 3. Hundreds of them were created. However, they were all locked away in the old Scaru base where me and Dalek Hybrid believed that they would rot away and die from starvation. But, given that Hybridex returned, then Scorpius, and now 879, I am afraid that they are still alive and will keep coming out of the old Scaru base. One by one.
Then, if they're all coming from the old Scaru base, then perhaps we should all travel there and destroy it for good. and the hybrids.
If we are to destroy all of them in the base, we would lose so many units.
Yeah, but those units would fight for a good reason to protect the Dalek Empire and make sure the Dalek race will continue.
You are correct.
Maximum destruction. The Shadow Dalek has been put through neutralization.
What about the Time Strategist?
He is unconscious.
Good. Now that the shadows are handled, we can... Oh no! What is happening? Emperor? Impossible!
It looks like you guys locked me out, but you haven't defeated me yet. You're beaten. What else could you do? Well, why don't you come find out?
Oh, now you are just asking for it, Shadow Dalek. Strategist? What happened? When you attacked that shadow, I got stuck too.
I think it should be obvious right now. Your little friend is still attached to me, so every blow you do against me hurts me too.
What happened to the other shadow counterparts?
They weren't in your friend's body as long enough to retain a fully physical form like me. But thanks to you, that plan has been foiled. So I'm still trying to possess you again. I'm gonna kill all the Daleks, especially you, one by one.
We need a new plan. Exterminate!
What about the book?
The book? Why would the book work?
Well, what was the first thing he came out of? The book. As the book is the key, then he can be sent right back inside as a trap.
It may work, Giratina.
You will not escape me. Open the book. No.
It has been recaptured. Excellent job, my fellow Daleks. It will be locked away. I shall take it where it can never be found.
But something tells me whoever sent that book was not an accident.
So the room is still intact. They're all still alive. Yes. Experiment 027.
look at all of you. All the experiments. My brethren, listen here. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, Hybrid X, our brethren, has been destroyed by the Dalek Emperor. That's right, you're foolish of a Dalek, but I have a proposition. Only I can lead you, my family. We can return to the Daleks and wipe them out completely. And remember, there are more of us than there are of them. Once all of us return, once all of us approach the Scholar base, we can put an end to the Emperor, and then we'll be the new rulers of Skaro. And remember, you can trust me with your intelligence.
Possess the same simple logic. They will not linger on a world infested with superior biological weapons. Our focus remains on the buried laboratories beneath the ruins of the Khalid city. Primary laboratory network is complex. It was designed to house the failed lifeforms indefinitely. The standard plasma fire will only compromise the containment field and release the variants into the atmosphere. Precisely! We must use targeted seismic charges to seal the secondary tunnels and access tunnels, isolating the dangerous sectors. I know which sectors to avoid. Supreme Dalek, I have reviewed the seismic charge schematics you prepared. The power output seems excessive. It is far beyond the requirement for sealing the tunnels.
Oh, strategist, we cannot afford another error. Over-engineered solutions ensure performance.
That output would cause a core breach reaction in the geothermal tab that feeds the Emperor's primary life support, which you insist we bring. The blast would destroy his casing instantly.
Then the geothermal tab is inefficient. It is a design flaw we must accept into our casings. Focus your designated task, strategist.
Time, strategist! Where is your focus? Review the geoscans. The containment for variant 53, the Devourer, must be sealed first. It will sense our presence. Acknowledged, Emperor. Geoscans are prioritizing the Devourer chamber now. Remember, Daleks, these creatures are products of Khalid ambition. They are stronger, but they share our flaw. Arrogance, use caution.
So, they come here foolish. Little do they know they're walking straight into my trap. You guys know what to do. Kill them.
Level surface tunnel. Maximum seismic charge efficiency is only possible from this depth.
Proceed with caution, Giratina. The deepest levels house the most unstable of early trials.
Impressive blueprints, Emperor. What on Scaro's name were you doing here? Makes a Dalek wonder why. What the devlos is this? Emperor, this is Dalek Giratina. Report. Emperor, report.
Report!
I have discovered a room full of cages and your locked up experiments.
You have found the primary creation facility. This is where the initial hundreds of abominations are synthesized. Hybridix, Scorpius, the Shadow Daleks, the Devourer, all conceived here. Proceed with caution.
The cages are large and contain only inert residue. But some are intact. Locked. Emperor.
What is it? Report.
One of the cages is open. There is another.
Focus, Giratina.
What is this thing, and how did it teleport right in front of my face?
Quickly! Establish contact. I will override your eye stalk's optical sensors. Do it now! Oh no. That is Experiment 515. The Mimic. Giratina, listen to me. That variant kills through neurological collapse. Do not break eye contact. If you look away for even a moment, it will destroy your mind.
Exterminate.
Giratina, no!
Whoa! Emperor, I'd like you to come up with a plan.
Up now, move! 360 degrees to the right and backwards.
I think I'm stuck against another wall. Where am I?
You are behind one of the glass cages from one of the anomalies. Move slowly to the right.
What on Davros's name was it? Whoa!
Behind you! Giratina, you need to focus. Move backward. Okay. You are standing behind one of the security doors. Give me a moment to override the mechanics of the door.
Hey, I'd appreciate it if you could hurry up, please. What? It just moved.
What?
Its dome-like thing just turned around. I didn't look away.
It's getting agitated. Okay, go.
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Another laboratory? Are you serious, Emperor? Well, at least I'm away from 515 thing.
Lab 1B, I told you to be careful. Don't get too close to the glass, Giratina. The experiments in there are very dangerous. They are also very unstable. Usually Dalek scientists scheduled to work in these labs have to go through years of preparations. But do not get concerned, Giratina. You will not be in here for long with the anomalies. Click that screen to your right. I'm just going to try and find the correct video.
What was that? In the video, there was a cage and there was a humanoid standing there. It almost looked like a Time Lord Dalek hybrid.
That's impossible. Our video must have malfunctioned.
I know what I saw.
Giratina, we only make Dalek experiments. We did not make Time Lord Dalek hybrids.
Are you certain?
Yes, I am certain. But before you continue, there is one piece of advice I should inform you. Do not, under any circumstances, look into the cage of Experiment 777.
Dare I even question why I shouldn't even look into the cage of 777?
Experiment 777 is very different from Experiments 506 and 515. Click on that screen and I'll show you what I mean. Most anomalies in here are physically gifted, however. Most brainless, stupid, almost zombie-like. Now, Experiment 777 was the first experiment to be created. It has very dangerous abilities. It had telekinetic abilities, the power to read someone's thoughts, take over their mind, and being able to completely control their body and actions.
What?
There was an incident.
What incident?
Transferred Experiment 777 when the lab was full. However, the Dalek guard guarding the cages made eye contact with the experiment. 777 took its casing and mind-controlled him. To open every single cell in the lab, it had to be sealed.
And what?
And we lost the entire time that day. A number of high-ranking Daleks and scientists.
And we're still in a room with that thing? Why on Daphros' name do you house in a glass cage so people can still look at it?
77's cage was in the process of being changed into a very reflective material, so its abilities would do no further harm, so it is not safe to look anywhere near the cage.
Alright, could you tell me at least where the cage is so I know not to look?
Right, the large cage behind you with the red glass, but be careful not to.
Okay, so this one.
Giratina, stop! No! Do not look in the cage! I told him not to look in the cage of Experiment 777! What do we do now, Emperor? What are your orders, Emperor? Nothing. Impossible. Emperor, you are the Emperor. Find a solution. No, strategist. Giratina already looked into the cage of Experiment 777, and soon enough it will tell Giratina to open the remaining hybrids out of the cages. This must all be part of Scorpius's plan. Well then, what are these then? Impossible. Old video archives. There must be a way to prevent the control from happening. This is Dalek Science Unit Zeta reporting. Experiment 506 and 515 are finished being completed and will be ready to serve the Dalek cause. Alert! Containment breach. Repeat, containment breach on sub-level 21 involving Experiment 777. Annoying. These Daleks just don't know how to stop. They are all mindless. No purpose at all. Anyway, this will be good learning experience. As for now, we are currently a few hours off my previous recording. We went to see the security Dalek standing and staring at 777's cage. However, during this time, there was a power cut, and let's just say the mind control was distracted, freeing the guard Dalek and allowing it to escape. A power cut. Take one now, and fast.
this place? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
Please, you have to let us now.
Who are you? Identify. Why would I let you up? Wait a minute. You are Experiment 777. I am not letting you out.
You don't understand. You need to listen to us. The Emperor came to our homeland and made experiments on us.
Incorrect. Explain.
We just want to know why. Please believe us.
The Emperor is our leader. All victories are those of the Emperor.
You don't understand. The Emperor is lying to you. He only wants to manipulate you and the rest of the Daleks. We were all just trying to help you break free.
Very well. The Emperor is in fact a traitor. I shall let you out.
You would do that for us.
3, 2... Huh? Where am I?
Please, open the door.
Open this door now!
Whoa! You truly are manipulative.
Giratina, stop what you're doing. Look at the security camera. Wait 2 moments. There, all done. I told you not to look in the cage. What did you do?
Well...
You looked. Now, you must listen to my instructions carefully. Now move and leave Lab 1.
I obey. I have left the laboratory 1B.
Good.
It is Scorpius. Protect me. I've been locked out. Malfunction strategist. Deal with that abomination.
What was that? Emperor, do you read me? Respond, Emperor.
Report, Giratina.
We have a situation right in front of me again. There is Dalek Scorpius.
Wait, what? The Dalek Scorpius is here.
He is right here.
What? Transfer data? Impossible! Giratina, exterminate him!
I obey. Scorpius has been exterminated?
Scorpius doesn't die that easily. Unless the other two Scorpius aren't the real ones, but rather clones. Clones are always easier to kill.
Emperor, do you copy?
Report status Unit 6YT45. We have found Scorpius's base in sub-level 100, along with various other abominations. They are all joining forces. So Giratina was right. From earlier, Scorpius has gathered the remaining hybrids and are joining forces. We are the Daleks. We do not give up and never will. Giratina, I'm sending you the coordinates to the nearest underground cooling ducts of Skaro Base on sub-level 65. There you'll be directed to the next part of the facility closest to us.
Very well, Emperor.
Giratina, you need to move now! That door behind you was meant to hold one, maybe two anomalies, not 10 of them. 777 and 515 are approaching as well. Now move!
Understood. I am heading there now.
Excellent. I now need to leave you alone for a few rels. I need to check on some things.
Understood.
Sub-level 7, that is directly below Giratina. Resurgence, I lied. Explain? Remember when Giratina said that there was a Time Lord Dalek hybrid creature? Oh no, Emperor, tell me you didn't, Emperor. Yes. Experiment 1014. It was created shortly after the Prime Strategist was destroyed. Impossible. Why? I returned to the old Skaro base, not knowing Scorpius and the others were there. As I assumed, they all died, however, I managed to collect Time Lord DNA, along with regeneration using DNA from several of our enemies, Cybermen, Zygons, Mechanoids, the Beast, specifically them. I thought that the experiment was a failure, but it was a success, however. It turned out like Hybrid X. I only made one hybrid like that as a prototype. It turned out to be the most aggressive, worst out of any of the hybrids that were created, all of them. Speaking of... oh no. That looks like blood. And a very old Dalek casing. Where are the guards? There's meant to be 7 of them. Oh no! How do we even destroy it? It's a female. She can only move in the dark. She cannot move in the light. If I lure her back into her closed cell containment, I can override the system and lock her back inside. He's inside, but it's not working. Why is it not working? What do we do, Emperor? She destroyed the camera. We cannot see what's happening. I do not know, Strategist. Giratina, why are you standing in front of the main corridor?
I did find the exact coordinates, but the thing is, because of all the power rolling restarts in this old facility, the coordinates got messed up. And you forgot to unlock the door, didn't you?
Good point. I shall allow you to access into the basement shaft.
Emperor, why is there so much security cameras?
Giratina, this is a high security area. Enter quickly. We can see through the cameras.
Oh, really?
Giratina, turn to your left.
Yes.
You see the monitor. That is a communication device we have so far been using to talk to each other, but enough talking. Continue onwards.
Very well.
Emperor, yes. How many experiments did you create? I am curious now. 793, but counting the 1014th experiment, it is a total to about 894. What drove you to create these abominations? As I stated to you before, Strategist, me and Dalek Hybrid created these things. When Davros died and they went rogue, when half of us escaped the old Skaro base, we sealed sub-levels 100 to 30, thinking that they would all die of starvation and cannibalism. But I never should have told Giratina to return to the old Skaro base when they went to collect the relics. Hybridex escaped, Scorpius, 879 all escaped. The Dalek Empire will never continue like this if we continue to lose millions of our soldiers. The losses don't matter. We are the Daleks, the supreme masters of the multiverse. No. If we are supreme, why are we not victorious? I shouldn't have agreed to Dalek Hybrid's terms of creating those abominations. It is too late now, Emperor. What happens will eventually happen. As for our empire, I sense a new threat approaching, coming back every 25 years. It is very large, a creature from a different dimension. 4 years left, all of that. Worry not about your time predictions later. The monitor is detecting a single life form in the basement shaft entrance. Emperor, I see nothing through the camera. Oh no! Oh no! That is Experiment 096. How did it get down here? I must have forgotten to lock the corridor. It is trapped with Giratina. I must come up with a plan, and quick! Hurry it up now, Emperor!
Corridor clear. Resuming patrol. What was that? Scanning. Why do I feel like something is down here?
Giratina, respond. Do you respond?
Emperor? Respond, Emperor.
Giratina, You haven't seen anything. Weird. Have you?
The giant consequences, yes. And I believe I heard something down here in the maintenance shaft with me.
Giratina, listen to me. Something is down there with you.
What is with me now, Emperor?
Do not be concerned. Look to your down far left. There's a door that will lead you to
to the next sub-level. Hurry up!
Understood. System reboot completed. Where am I? So much blood. So much Dalek casings ruined. 1014. Oh no.
Emperor, you didn't!
Emperor, you need to start explaining right now. You told me you didn't make another hybrid, Time Lord.
Well, I lied, Giratina. I had to keep you and the Daleks safe from the truth, but yes. We made one Time Lord hybrid as a prototype, and it turned out to be the most dangerous of anomalies I've created. Unfortunately, I couldn't get you out of Experiment 096's grasp if I dropped you into her self-containment. But do not get concerned, Giratina. Hear my word, she can't move in the dark. She cannot move in the light.
Emperor, report.
Giratina, report status.
Emperor Dalek, I am alive.
Good. Now move backwards and turn 360 degrees and move backwards to the exit door. You should see 3 doors confirmed.
I can confirm.
Excellent. Head for the middle reports. Report status.
Oh no.
Do not tell me she has escaped.
She has escaped.
That does not matter. Proceed to the communications center. There should be some Daleks waiting for you. Understood?
I obey.
Excellent. Proceed with caution, Giratina. What are we going to do with the female experiment? If I know any better, it is going to go with... Wait, what is wrong now? There was 3 doors. She took that wall beside us to the other room. She is coming here! What do? We mustn't die! Exterminator! Use everything we have! Exterminate!
Daleks. You are not pure Daleks. Keep back. Keep back.
What? Wait a minute. Dalek Lord, Overlord of the Daleks.
Emperor of the Daleks and the Time Strategist. Pleasure to meet you again.
How did you find us?
Well, you're not exactly hard to track down, Emperor, but also the pathweb we also detect strange activity within a ruined Skaro base. So, what's going on here?
We are currently battling experiments I created. Make up mistakes, that stuff. Who is with you? I am the Overlord Strategist, the Dalek right-hand man.
Then let's stop wasting time and exterminate them.
Agreed.
Oh, Giratina, I am so sorry it had to go like this.
Whatever your plan is, Scorpius, I am not taking part in it.
Of course you don't. It is time we talked, Giratina, after so many long.
What if I don't want to hear it?
I've heard stories about you. The specific Dalek, the slayer of Hybrid X, the killer of the Emperor's brother in combat, and the hero of Gallifrey, as they call you.
Nobody ever called me that in 2,000 years.
Oh, don't be so insignificant. You are very fragile. Well, Giratina, we might as well tell you the truth.
What truth?
The truth of your creation. You are one of us. You too are hybrid.
Incorrect. Explain.
You are the only hybrid that actually succeeded and served the Dalek cause. We wanted to serve the cause. They dumped us.
Because you are abominations.
That doesn't matter now. Once you're dead and the Emperor's execution is successful, once I get up to the Skaro base, up to the promised land, 100 billion Daleks await my command, I will be their voice and a fine explanation. And they want better, they want brighter. Say goodbye to your lives, to your kingdom!
Not going to happen, Scorpius.
Oh, you don't need to worry so much, Giratina. Once I lead the Daleks, I will do things that the Emperor couldn't. Take control of the entire multiverse. You may have slayed Hybrid X and various other threats, but they're useless. They are nothing compared to us. We are much stronger, resistant, and you Daleks die so easily. The Time Lords eradicated you during the Time War. The Mechanoids proved to be effective Dalek killers, and of course multiple Dalek civil wars, either against other races or against yourselves. The Daleks are nothing but mindless beasts, with no efficient leader. Only I can lead them to certain victory.
Incorrect. The Daleks fight to serve their leader, to protect Skaro, to conquer and destroy.
I command the hybrids, because I'm one of them. You could join us, Giratina, and reclaim your title, and you would be so powerful than the Emperor.
than you could ever possibly imagine.
No.
I gotta say I'm disappointed in you, Giratina. And speaking of, Giratina is not your original name. You only gave yourself the name Giratina because of an infamous Time Lord that went missing during the last Great Time War. On the last days, the one who was called the Doctor's best friend, best childhood friend. And you call yourself Dalek Giratina. Now that that's over with, it is time you finally obey us. If you wish to not join us, I will have no choice but to kill you. I am giving you a chance of survival, a chance of actual purpose. All the Emperor does is lie to his comrades. He wants the Daleks to die. He wants the Time Strategists to suffer. He considers all the Daleks useless. He considers his Prime Strategist useless. He doesn't care about the Dalek Empire. He only wants to see it die, isn't that right?
No, Scorpius. And that is final. Even if you are correct, the Emperor will die in any other way. And if it is not by me, it will be by someone else. And I will not be there to protect him or you. I am nothing like anything. I am myself.
I really thought we understood each other, Giratina.
We do not.
Oh well, your execution is all that matters now. Prepare to die.
Halt it right there, Scorpius. It is over. It is time. We finish this once and for all now. Exterminate the hybrids. Maximum firepower.
Is it over finally?
The hybrids have been exterminated. Victory! 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 Victory!
You really think you can destroy me?
Impossible. How are you still alive?
As I stated before to you, Giratina, every single Dalek now, I am immortal. I am invincible, indestructible. You can't do anything against me. Not your precious daughter can save you now. There will be no resistance. Surrender yourselves to me, or I will.
Now, lads, the hybrids are coming back to life. They are merging with Scorpius. This is the abomination. Emperor, I know that expression on your eye stalk. Do not dare. Oh, Emperor! Exterminate!
Scorpius ate the Emperor. What is happening?
Is he dead? No. Just powered down. He is alive. Mission complete. The hybrids are all extinct for good. Where did Dalek Lord and the Strategist go?
Who knows? He always disappears like that, and everyone questions where he goes. But he's probably back on his own planet.
Good point. Let us get out of here before the whole base collapses onto us. Drones carry the Emperor's casing. Take it to the medical wing. We obey. The Emperor's vital signs are steady. Good. Inject the serum. Enough energy.
I shall be right back.
Giratina.
This is log entry 239. Dalek Giratina reporting in. Currently, the Emperor has survived the attack. Unsure when he will wake up, but he is alive. The Empire of the Daleks can finally return to its normal roots of conquering, destroying, taking over the world. That kind of stuff. Hybrid X, Scorpius, and the hybrids may be extinct, but the Time Strategist has informed me of a darker force that comes every 25 years. I do not know who he is referring to, but whatever it is, let it come. Without hesitation, we will exterminate it. Dalek Giratina, signing off.
Is this Dalek DNA? A piece of a Dalek? How did you find this? I used to work for a unit. I was an ex-employee back then. Excellent. You will continue working on the serum. We will call it Project 2.0 Hybrid X.